I think harbouring that sort of resentment for being removed from my family, my only kind of outlet at that time was anger, really. Hi, I'm Alastair, and what I know now is that it takes a village to raise a child. I grew up in the town of Hawick in the Scottish borders, and I lived with my family until I was 6 years old. My mum, although I was always loved and cared for, didn't necessarily have the skills to look after two young children. So it was agreed that I should be taken into care. Social workers that were there did the very best they could to explain to me what was happening, but I don't think it really resonated with me until I was a lot older. I'm not going to lie, I think there was a real resentment at first, and I think harbouring that sort of resentment for being removed from my family, and my only kind of outlet at that time was anger, really. So I feel that the best way to kind of get attention or to be loved or to be noticed by even my peers was to try and wreck classrooms or be the class clown, or to do really stupid things like running away from school, getting the police involved, and just doing wee daft laddie things. It's a bit of a mixed bag, really. I think there was a lot of people that really truly understood what it was like for me to be in care or to have those feelings, but there were definitely people that just didn't quite get it. I was often told that, yeah, well, people's parents split up all the time, so you're not anything special, not anything different, and just to kind of get the chin up and get on with it. There are two lots of people that really stuck out for me in terms of giving me the support that I needed. The first would be teachers, people that you wouldn't necessarily think would be there to advocate on your behalf all the time when they're looking after so many other children. But I had a few guidance teachers in particular that really stood up for me when I was getting threatened with expulsion in high school. But I also feel that my foster carers were absolutely fantastic. They stuck by me through thick and thin, and they always offered me the love and support and care that I needed, no matter what I flung at them. And I think that's just a true hallmark of being a parent. So I come to realise, especially as an adult, that it takes a village to raise a child, because I think what people get wrong about that proverb is that they assume it's the responsibility of the entire community to raise a child, where actually the emphasis is placed on having the right people at the right place at the right time to support them. And I think that for me, I was one of the very fortunate ones in Scotland to be offered the right kind of supports by the right people at the right time. I had very strong advocates in all areas of my life. When I was expelled from primary school, when I was expelled from high school, I had guidance teachers, I had support in place to help me. I had access to mental health services when I needed it. I had people that were fighting my corner, left, right and centre. And I think that goes for not just for children in care, but I think that goes for any child. That when you have people speaking up on their behalf and offering that support, then that's really what I mean by the village.